Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with 25 of 40 things that older black women should tell younger black women but don't. The lesson for today is when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Now I want to tell y'all a story. This story is about a friend of mine, a new friend, but a very valuable one that I cherish because she is helping me build my business and it's going well. She's very, very sweet, very nice woman, has a baby, and hired a nanny. She let the woman live in her home rent-free, and she paid the woman to be the nanny. The woman decided that she was gonna run off with some man that she just met and gave my friend like maybe a week's notice that she had to find herself a new nanny. She did. She let the woman go. She gave her a bunch of furniture, things to make it easy for her to make herself comfortable in her next home. Weeks went by. A friend of her husband's told the husband that the ex-nanny used to call them with the phone on speaker and let everybody listen when they were fighting. I was like, somebody would have got their ass kicked. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, on with the story. My friend calls the woman up and expresses her disappointment to learn that she was deliberately sharing her private family moments with strangers and says very nicely, very politely, we're no longer friends. This will be the last time I communicate with you. Good luck. She kept reaching out, gaslighting her. I took such good care of your baby and I cleaned for you and this and that and da. And I'm trying to figure out why you keep throwing up shit that you did but that you was paid for. You didn't mention the fact that you was staying somewhere free, and what did you think? Somebody was gonna clean up after you? Ugh. My friend, she's so sweet. She was telling me that the woman had reached out to her just this past week to say more of the same, saying, I would still come back and take care of you and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. So she done got out there in these streets and realized that the grass is not greener, and now she wants to come back to where she had that cushy life. And my friend said, yeah, I think so. I said, block that bitch and do not let her come back. Because if you let her come back, she gonna do you so wrong. She may even hurt your child. Not that she might do it deliberately, but she might do it through neglect. Out of her disrespect for you, it will spill over onto him. And she also told me that her husband used to notice the fact that she would walk around their house in like little baby doll outfits with the little shorts and everything. I said, girl, how can you be so nice? That woman has no respect for you. And if your husband pointed it out, that's too nice. But I think that's not uncommon, especially with black women. When it comes to others hurting us, we are entirely too forgiving. Because when a motherfucker show you who they are, believe them the first time. You don't have to go back and forth, giving them 4 and 5 and 6 and 12 and 38 chances. Because they ain't gonna do nothing different. We are all adults. Ain't nobody got time for that. If somebody does something terrible to you, and we're adults, why would you try and explain to them why it's wrong? They grown. They know what they did. Even psychopaths understand consequences. Even sociopaths understand that cause equals effect. Explaining to somebody that they hurt you is perverse and strange and completely pointless because they know what they did. They know. You ain't got to explain it to them and ask them why and all this and that. Who cares why? Get rid of them. Remove them from your environment before they hurt you again. Because if you allow them to stay, these demons who are experts at gaslighting and taking your kindness for weakness, please trust and believe they will do the same shit again. And it probably will get progressively worse because you have shown that you're nice and kind, and demons love to take kindness for weakness. My friend actually shed tears and said that, I love that woman. I really was trying to help her. I gave her this, I did this for her, I did that for her. Thinking about her face, it makes me sad. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. When people show you who they are, believe them. Play on my 3-strike rule because folk be out here just acting like night and day are not things. Like red and blue is not it. Like wrong and right is not a thing. You don't need to waste time feeling bad because you don't want to be in close proximity to demons. You don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to feel bad that you no longer want to engage, that you no longer want to talk to, that you no longer want to spend time with, that you don't want to hear their fucking problems, that you don't want to help them. You want distance. But here's the kicker. Demons do not want to leave you alone. We don't want nothing. We don't want reciprocity. We don't want our money back. We don't want our time back. We just want to be left alone. But the demon's not going to do that because they think it might be a little bit more blood they can get from that stone. It's up to you to shut the door and throw away the fucking key. If you want to keep being played for a fool, okay, then keep playing. Because guaranteed, they gonna step right up to the plate and swing for the fences every time. And the ball gonna be coming straight at your head. Older black women don't tell younger black women to not feel bad about cutting people off and to believe what people say when they show you who they are, because they have not done so. They're not good at cutting people off. You always want to give somebody a chance. You always want to say, well, maybe this and that and that. Who cares? Who cares? It is hard out here in these streets, okay? Not for just pimps. It's hard for everybody. Motherfuckers working in offices, influencers. It's hard for everybody out here. And ain't nobody trying to hear, oh, well, I did this for you. So what? You did that for me. But look at all this other bullshit that you did to me. Do we need to get a paper and put a line, pros, cons, and start tallying shit up? Who gonna win? Me or you? You feel me? And see, older black women are not gonna tell that because that is something they have not mastered. I got a situation right now. I don't want to be bothered with this person, but I'm hesitating because our past relationship, this and that, and I just don't want to hurt this person. Sometimes you got to hurt folks' feelings. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't even think you can hurt this type of person's feelings. Because if they've done whole shit to you over and over and over, deliberately cruel things that were unwarranted, unnecessary, they know what they're doing and they're not feeling bad about it. They may be feeling good about it. Unless you want to reward bad behavior, if somebody show you who they are, believe them. And that's 25 of 40 things that older black women should tell younger black women, but don't. And I hope y'all come back for 26.